Hey everyone! In this episode of 10 Minutes to Curtain, we look at the Pulitzer Prize-winning play Ruined by Lynn Nottage, which takes place in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Although the play is set in war-torn Africa, we found some incredible local connections that helped the cast and the crew gain deeper insight into the real-world stories behind Ruined. Take a look.
The story takes place in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. We call it DRC. It is the story of a place in the middle of an area that's at war. Mama Nadi's place is what it is.
She's a shrewd businesswoman, but a fierce survivor in the midst of a civil war, a very brutal civil war. She is a protector and a profiteer of damaged, dislocated women, if you will. So she offers refuge to women, even though she's using them for her business, but she also offers refuge to soldiers. She allows them to come to her place for music, for drink, for food, and for girls, to leave the war outside and to forget about what's going on out there. And as the play progresses, of course, that war and the circumstances of that war move closer to her door and eventually do work their way in, and she has to negotiate those circumstances.
We've done a lot of research for Ruined, and I think that that has been extremely helpful.
When a dramaturg works on a production, what we do is basically provide as much context around the play as we can to make the play come to life for the actors when they start rehearsing.
When I did get to read the play, I was amazed at how my research and real stories paralleled so and became so resonant in Lynn's fictional story. I mean, she really brings to light profound truth related to these women's stories that are current and very much still going on right now.
So another role of the dramaturg is to actually interact with the public and the audience about the play. And actually, this play gave us a chance to go global with our research. And we came in touch with a group called the Women's Global Empowerment Fund, run by a woman named Karen Sugar, who provides microloans to women in Uganda who have gone through the same kind of war devastation as the women in our play.
I founded the organization in 2007 based on the belief that while microfinance can be an effective tool at alleviating extreme poverty, when bundled with social programming, it can truly be transformational. And after studying the historical and political landscape of northern Uganda and what had transpired there, the brutalization and sexual violence that women experienced for decades, I realized that that was the place that needed this kind of economic and empowerment program the most.
Through her, we were able to come in direct contact with a couple of people in Uganda that were actually able to have a Skype session with the actors and these folks in Uganda. And one by one, the actors and some of the designers went up and talked, and it was just completely interactive.
I wondered if there are programs in place that help families and husbands not only recover, but have a different perspective on how a woman is addressed after that experience.
In our country here, Uganda, we have some NGOs who have been helping those people.
And I think it really meant a lot to the actors. This was on the second day of rehearsal, to have that kind of a connection.
It made it more real for me. It's as if these real people gave voice to a play that I, as an artist, have the privilege of doing and sharing with audiences, not just as entertainment, but as helping them to see a real current situation that is continuing to happen right in this very moment as we speak.
But I think sometimes when we don't have a very close and specific reference, we can distance ourselves from the suffering of others. When you can sit and look at something on the TV, then you don't have to be involved in that as some understanding of other human suffering. Well, I think that's where theater comes in. I think that's where we can take stories and put them on stage in a way that you cannot turn away from them. You don't get a pass. I'm talking about theater as a way of communicating something that we would not be able to communicate if we didn't have the human experience, because it's in front of you, it's immediate, it's now.
Ruined runs here in the Ricketson Theater through April 30th, so don't miss it. To learn more about the Women's Global Empowerment Fund, visit their website. And catch more of 10 Minutes to Curtain at denvercenter.org/10minutes. That's all for now. See you in the theater.